where I'm on this one is either something to do with gossiping and talking to people behind people's backs, and then just kind of a passivity about, or maybe something you do or you see that you don't, that a lot of people don't really respond when they see other people bullying. I think, I don't know, obviously no one's going to indict themselves, and I don't think anyone in here is really going to be a big issue with that, but I think we've all recognized that there's a lot of passivity in general, and that's probably not just this school in particular, that's just kind of how we are. You know, we see something, you're like, it's not that bad. One question I have is, I'm not particularly social media savvy, so I want to put this out to people who probably are. Is cyberbullying actually a thing? Like, I kind of see presentations about it. Like, how does it actually manifest? Somebody tell me. Like, real examples right here.
I remember middle school, people use this thing called Ask FM, where you would anonymously ask questions, and that's where like a lot of like shade was thrown, and people were getting called out, and it was really bad.
Yeah.
People
don't use that anymore, right?
Some people do, but not really.
They used to make it pages.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they used to
It's
pages.
That's a middle school thing. What do you call these?
Anybody else have like
Subtweeting count?
So like on Twitter, when someone's having like either a crappy day or they're just really mad, they subtweet someone, and the next thing you know, it's like a Twitter fight, and then it gets really like really personal attacks about people's past sexual lives. You know, I guess all it was about was what you did at school. You know, one thing leads to another. Subtweeting's bad.
Yeah, a lot of the suggestions over here involves social media, like kind of like the school monitoring or someone monitoring social media. I know with certain clubs, teachers will monitor, like PALs, like they monitor social media, but we don't do it like school-wide, so that could definitely.
Do you think that's a good idea, is a school monitoring of social media?
I think people would be really against that, because there's a lot of students here that like to express things, and those things can't be expressed in front of them.
I mean, like what you could do is like if we had like a student council or some kind of like something like that Twitter, you know, and then you follow a bunch of people, and like you can read it. Maybe it's not like every time you tweet something bad, you go out and like witch hunt them and like I don't know, prosecute them. Actually, they get hanged with crucible or fun. But I guess like having an account like that would be good because then you can know like if there is a problem that arises, like a counselor, you know the source of the problem and you can get it fixed.
I know like some people like they'll tweet something bad about like a teacher or like a club sponsor or something, and then like the president or like an officer of the club like retweets that, and they're like, oh, if they retweeted or they favored it, then it's okay, so I can keep doing it, and like it's not okay. So like if we could like monitor that.
Sure. So people who are officers should be monitored. Is that fair? In terms of what they say about school.
Yeah.
Very cool. Any other ideas? Specifically due to social media, online, things like that.
You were going to say something, what'd you say? Oh, I thought you said something.
Alright,
You didn't say, oh, okay, I thought you were saying
that. Does anyone has any, you don't have to give me a specific example, like I saw this person yesterday, but does anyone see actual instances of like, not physical bullying, but very verbal bullying happening at school and not a whole lot going on to help that?
There's, I don't know this guy, I might just say, but yeah, he gets picked on by a lot of people because there's, I have to say, okay, well, yeah, I see a lot of people, I want to say something good.
So maybe encouraging students to speak up more when they see that sort of thing?
I mean, a good thing to realize is that we're kind of, not just the student council, but we're kind of like the people who a lot of people look to across the school, so you're not alone whenever you stand up next to people. It's a good group.
Well, a lot of people on buses get bullied a lot because there's not like monitors there, and the bus driver's not really paying attention because it's so loud and there's so many conversations going on. You can't just like tune into one of them and just hear it.
I feel like both of those is kind of like encouraging students and like your peers to stick up for one another, right? Because like a bus driver really isn't responsible for that. So it'd be the students. So how would we go about encouraging students to do that? Does anyone have any ideas like that?
I think we could like talk to them and maybe become friends with them to see what's really going on. Because if they're like, just see how they think and just think about it, you know, try to figure it out and be cool with them. So if they have like problems, they can come to you instead of no one. Because if everybody thinks they're weird, then no one's gonna want to talk to them. But then you're there for them.
I was gonna say, like, you know, like how people roast each other, and like you kind of need to know like when to stop and like when you've hit like a button or something like that, and you need to know like the jokes are enough, and you just need to stop it. And I think it's hard for some people to notice that.
Alright, anyone else on that?
We-
I think-
I was gonna say one thing we might consider for like next year is working with the tech. I mean, I know they've done like Reb and Friends and different things. It's just kind of like PSAs, and I think as far as interesting, it's like when to know, when to stop. And you're not gonna hit everybody because not all teachers show announcements, not all teachers show Reb and Friends. But I will tell you, a lot more people probably would see it than we probably think that they do. So I mean, that's a
Yeah,
possibility.
More specific skits about things that actually matter, not how not to cheat on a test.
And Miss Carl did that too with the No Place for Hate. She used Grab and Friends to do all those like cute little takes on a serious matter, and I think that had a really widespread too.
Yeah,
I
as I say, we have them all. That's being uploaded.
Yeah, so I think that'd be a good route is to go through that too.
Bullying people are really inconsiderate. Alright. I'll take that.
A lot of these are kind of like vague suggestions, like, okay, be nice to everyone, but does anyone have any like thing that student council or the school could do to like actually to stop this or slow it?
So I think what's really important is whenever someone tries to critique someone about like what they're doing wrong, is it's really important how you approach it, because if someone like, I don't know, calls me stupid and I get like really mad at them back, you're not educating them why it's wrong. So I think it's really important when someone's doing something wrong, don't like have a bad tone and like tell them why it's wrong, and like it's really important like you take it seriously too, because sometimes like, oh, I don't say that, I don't hurt my feelings. But I think it's really important to have a serious tone and educate people why that's wrong to, use harsh language or something.
I do agree with what he's saying. It's not that many people know what to say or what to do. So there's like tons of questions and everyone's confused and concerned and what to do. And there's a lot of people that don't care based upon the fact. So also what we're thinking is we can set up a line 101 and people can go on it, and then you can type in your question and then we can respond back to them and see what would happen instead of calling the number, because I think we have like a number to see if you want to talk to someone about it or go to the counselor or anyone that you want for adult advice. But it's better getting it from a peer perspective, so then as a group together or a society together, we can combine together and actually know what to do.
Did you write that up there?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I really like that, because like a peer mediation would be kind of like Carl has that in the library too, when
I
you're
would
like
take
this
a
deep.
that.
But yeah, having actually like an account somewhere where people could, because I mean, calling that number is kind of, like people more joke about that than they actually call it.
It's
So I feel
actually
like,
keeping it like easy for someone.
yeah, more adapted to like what people are actually getting. So maybe like you said, like a reminder, maybe like you can like Instagram or something like that, having an actual account. That's a really good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else have anything